So I think hope is the thing that for a lot of people begins your journey. It keeps you on your journey and it helps you complete your journey. Hope is the thing that makes you see the end of a journey in a positive aspect, so that when you start that journey, let's say, I hope I walk. I hope that I'm gonna walk again in my lifetime. That then sets me up to have to do things to walk. I need to go to spinal cord therapy. I need to do things differently in my life, right? It's the thing that makes me on the journey go, no, I still believe I can walk. I know this is gonna happen one day. Let me push through this. This hurts, this is painful. This is not what I thought my life was gonna be, but I don't wanna stay here. So it makes me go further. And then it's that thing that when you're at the end of that journey, whatever that journey is, this is just my personal perspective, but it could be any journey. It could be, advocating for some big thing in life. It could be much bigger than a personal thing. But for me, to complete that journey, it's gonna take that hope, because the hope is the last piece of that, right? When you're on that journey and you're at the point where they're like, well, they told you you're never gonna walk again, but I think I'm gonna walk again because you didn't tell me why. So you can't prove to me that I'm not. That's gonna help me complete that journey. Hope is that thing that we don't see except inside of us. And we see that. I see the outcome inside of me. I don't see it. You can't show it to me, but I can see it inside of me.
I have a short answer. Hope to me, and I've been evolving to this state of consciousness, so to speak. Hope to me is looking at the obstacle as the opportunity to enter into a state of alignment. That's hope.
I like that. Yeah.
That's my answer.
Yeah. Resilience is the thing that I feel like we all have our own journeys in life, right? Sometimes circumstances happen to you in life that you weren't expecting. So resilience is what I'm trying to say this correctly. It's the thing that gives that circumstance a purpose. So when something happens to you in life and you weren't expecting that thing to happen, if you give a purpose to that thing, like, I didn't want this to happen in vain, and you use it in a way to maybe you've learned how to navigate the world like this, now you can give hope to somebody else, you can show them how. For me, resilience in my own life is taking what I have, my circumstance, and then going, like with Queen's Theater, I work with a program where I go into different classrooms with neurodiverse children, and to see that I can give them maybe an example of what I could do to get through this. Or with the arts, we bring the arts to them to teach them in a way that is sort of individualized, so that they can have the experience that they deserve, because I've learned how to do it in my own life. So I feel like resilience is taking what you have, making it have a purpose, and then giving hope to somebody else through it.
I have another short answer.
I love her short answers.
Thank you.
Yes.
Resilience is getting up in the morning, feeling the fear, and doing it anyway.
I think in my world, I'm gonna say my dad. My dad has been sort of the strength in my life in different points of my life. While I was going through everything that I was going through, my dad had 8 brain surgeries, and my dad is still the same person as he was after 8 brain surgeries. I think that takes a different type of resilience to not lose yourself when you go through such traumatic changes in your life, to be able to come out of that and still have a joke about it, to be able to come out of it and just be who you are without any of the things that we put on people, right? Oh, you went through this, and it's so, all of that, like, extra. He doesn't look at that and go, oh, woe is me. It's like, yeah, so like he kind of deals with it in the way that he would have had he not had the circumstance, So that's when I find somebody that can go through something just so pivotal in your life, and to still be able to look at you and maybe say, oh, you're a little more vulnerable, but you're still my dad. You're still that strength in my life. That's resilience.
Similarly, I would say the most resilient person I know, and God rest her soul, would be my mother. I really feel I've gained my strength from her. I had a great example of someone that was dealt a hand of unimaginable circumstances, and she taught me how to take nothing, which really isn't nothing because it's just unlimited potential, right? To take nothing and to turn it into something fabulous.
It's funny because you think of resilience as like something in your DNA almost. It's like something you're born with, but it's also something that they've taught us.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Just in watching them, in watching how they moved through life, through all of their challenges, we got to look at them, and I think it makes us more resilient as people because we had them in front of us.
Well, especially in my mother's case, she took the hit for the team.
See?
She took the hit for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of patterns were broken.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And you do that yourself. You do that in your life right now. You take the hit for the team on so many levels that it literally, it's a reflection.
It's
of
a legacy.
Who she was. Yes,
It's a legacy.
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 That's right.
Yep.
So, yep. Oof, that's a loaded question because it's on a personal level, what do you hope for, and on a bigger level, what do you hope for? I hope that people can begin to really listen to other people, to really hear people and see people for what they are. Take people where they are, right? Like some people are, their capacity is a certain level, and because of this whole woke, like this, where we are in this world where everybody's woke, everybody's so quick to cancel, everybody's so quick to have put their own, projections onto everybody else. And when we can begin to start really listening to people exactly where they are, not putting our own stuff on them, then I feel like we're going to be at a better place in this world to then start to make positive changes. Because I could say, oh, I hope that we get world peace, but it starts with the smaller thing. And I think these smaller things are what I hope for, that when I go in and I see the child that I'm working with that nobody can reach, that I can reach that child, that I can hear what that child needs. Or when I go in and I work with an adult that has had these traumas in their life and now they're trying to express it in a way that I can help them find that place. That's what I hope for, that people will start to, really engage with others in that way.
I hope that I have the will, the health, the mental capacity to support the stories and narratives that need to be told, that I always have the passion, desire to learn, and that I work until my last breath.
I hope that too.
Yeah.